So to begin explaining how to fill the M6T cartridge, we will first review all the parts and identify each piece of the M6T so you know how they all fit together and what order they should be put together. That's very important to note. These should be placed together in a particular order. Number two, I'm going to identify the tools that you'll need to put them together. Two of these tools are a blunt tip syringe as well as an arbor press. Now this arbor press is maybe something that you have not seen or you may not have. However, it is available from Air Vapor for under $300, and it helps greatly with consistently and reliably capping these cartridges. In fact, it's recommended by the factory. Again, we have these arbor presses for sale, but it's highly recommended that you use an arbor press to cap these cartridges so that you can consistently cap them properly. Now, to begin, let's identify the pieces here of the M6T cartridge. It actually consists of 4 pieces. The 2 main pieces are here, the cartridge body as well as the cartridge tip. Now the cartridge tip is available in 2 styles. You have a round or a flat mouthpiece tip available. These other 2 pieces that you see out here to the side, this piece here is the mouthpiece cover. It goes on after the mouthpiece has been mated to the cartridge body. And this other piece over here is the bottom thread cover for the cartridge body. This also goes on after you have mated the tip and the body together. So these pieces last, these pieces first. To begin filling the cartridge properly, you will first notice that the M6T here is a side fill cartridge, meaning that you're not going to fill the center post in the middle, although it may be tempting. What you're going to do is you're actually going to take your blunt tip needle and insert it into the side of the cartridge between the center post and the inner rim. You're going to want to use a blunt tip needle for this because blunt tip needles are not sharp and it will prevent you from injury. Once you have your material loaded inside of your blunt tip syringe, you will fully insert it all the way into the cartridge, and for this syringe I'm using a 15 gauge blunt tip needle. That 15 gauge needle is somewhat wide and allows me to easily fill this using thick material. I will push my material into the cartridge and begin slowly raising the needle as it fills, taking proper care not to fill this past the bottom edge of the top metal collar. That is the fill line for this cartridge. The bottom edge of this metal collar is really where you should fill this to and not above. The explanation for that will be later in this video. Then you're going to take the mouthpiece and place it onto the cartridge, and you won't have to press it in hard. All you need to do is place it onto the cartridge so that it seats itself partially, and then you're going to take this cartridge and put it into the jig for this arbor press. Then all you'll do is take the handle for the arbor press and push the tip all the way down until it fully seats into the cartridge body. You want to make sure that this kind of bottom edge here of the tip mates fully to the top edge of the cartridge. Once that is done, you now have a fully filled and capped cartridge, and then you're just basically going to add the 2 other portions onto it, which is the mouthpiece cover as well as the bottom thread cover to complete your cartridge. And there you have it, a full M6T CCELL cartridge.